Hello everyone and welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusung. Okay, we've kind of been killing it, okay? Granted, ignore these third place finishes. We even learned a lot of lessons from our last third place finishes. So even when we're not coming in first and second, we're still winning, okay? Knowledge is the true currency of life. All right, well, that was the weirdest intro ever. This is a Let's Play of Mahjong Soul. We're doing pretty well. My current goal is to get into the master rank, and currently we're expert 3 playing games in the gold room. I feel like it's been going pretty well. This event here is very, very cute. I like the artwork and it makes me happy, and I like how cute this cat is. That's all the comments that I have to make about the current event at this time. How have I been feeling about my Mahjong play lately? Honestly, I'm like a little scared, cuz like I think I'm killing it, but isn't that like isn't that the Dunning-Kruger effect? Like, nobody thinks they're below average intelligence. Like, no one's gonna think that their Mahjong play is like that bad. I think that my Mahjong play is all right. Now, I'm playing against a person who's using my character, but they have like a cool outfit, so it's literally me but stronger. We'll have to see how the how this heavyweight matchup plays out. Is this also one of the default characters, but with like a special outfit? Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Let's take a look at our hand before we actually start losing this game. Yeah, we can get rid of this. So let's count our shapes. 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, 5. Okay, this isn't terrible. If we could complete this 4, 5, 6, and then the 7, 8, 9. Let's just discard this before other people have a chance to get a pair of the red dragons. We can also discard this, and maybe even break up our triplet in order to get a pair. However, what's really great about this hand is that if we draw a 5 of characters or an 8 of characters, we like naturally draw into a pair as well, which is really, really nice. Okay, we can get rid of this first. This 1 of circles is probably going to go next. So far, no one has dropped anything super scary. The weirdest discard, I think, is probably this. The 8 of circles is their first discard instead of like a terminal tile, like a 1 or a 9 or an honor tile. So maybe they've got a good hand. They're dropping some pretty good tiles. It's just something to watch out for. Luckily, because they've discarded a 7 of bamboo, we know that this is gonna eventually be safe if the player across from us has the scariest hand. What else can we do here? If we can turn this 7 into something else, that's false. I lied to you right there. This is okay. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Like, we're 1 away from being able to call Ricci, right? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I think I discard this. I think I discard this because now it's a little dangerous, right? Because I think probably the player across from me, I could be totally wrong about this, but probably the player across from me is close to finishing their hand. And so if we get rid of this, we can then start going for an all simples hand and start pawning and cheating our way to the top. You know what I mean? 3, 4, 5 is a sick draw. Okay, so the 4 is probably going to be our pair. We can pawn the 8 of characters and discard this and then be 1 away from winning, which is really, really nice. Or we could chi a 3 or into 6, discard one of this, and be 1 away from winning. Player to my left taking some time. Could she this? Okay, just skip my turn. It's not like I wanted to play the game anyway. It's not like I wanted to, log into Mahjong Soul so that I could play Mahjong with some strangers online. Yeah, you can just skip my turn. How am I doing? I ate like the blandest breakfast in the world, dude. You ever have toast with eggs? Look, I woke up a little early. Was with my SO. Separate beds, of course. And we wanted to get like a brunch, and so we ordered a brunch, and it was like eggs and like toast and stuff, and it was just like, man, I'd be miserable. Like, people say Americans have no culture. Look, this breakfast was freaking miserable, my guy. Do we chi this and go for it? I can't tell if we chi this and go for it. I think we chi this and go for it, right? Yeah, we can still win off of a 3 and a 6. Okay, nice. The point is, the food was so bland, and it was like, my heart cries out for America, because I'm like, yeah, if I had to eat this food like every single day for 365 days per year, I'd storm the Capitol too, MFer. Okay, that's the most controversial joke you're ever gonna get into in a Mahjong Soul video, guaranteed. Now, did I just fill out the Mahjong Soul survey, and in their part where they were like, do you have any favorite content creators? I did. I put myself as part of it. Oh, frick. This is frick. I'm folding here. I'm definitely folding here. This is just a little too scary of a situation. I know, dude. I know, but it's too scary. It's too scary right now. Even so, we're kind of in like a fricked up situation. Oh, the player to my right won with a very easy all simples hand. But keep in mind, this is not going to just be 1,000. It's going to be 3,000 because of the 2 Ricci sticks that have also been wagered. So I am very, very happy that I played safe there. I'm very, very happy. Also, like, let me know if you like doing the post-game reviews, because I'm realizing that if I really wanted to improve at Mahjong Soul, I'd look at the post-game reviews a lot more. Like just to see, right? It'd be interesting to see if the player across from me really had a good hand last game. And it'd be interesting to see if folding was correct. You know what I mean? What do I want to discard here? I guess we can get rid of our honors. It's not great. Like, we have so many of them that it might be right to keep them and like try to get a pair of some kind, like expand our chances of getting a pair of some kind. But I think the one that we keep last is the Southwind for sure, because like, say we draw a Southwind, it is only valuable to us and no one else. So other people are extremely likely to discard it, right? And then we can pawn that for an easy Yaku, which is why I'm leaving that one for last. In the meantime, this red dragon can certainly go. Unfortunately, we've received a slight blessing of garbage from the Mahjong gods. I believe this is the blessing of garbage Yaku that we've encountered. I also don't know if you've ever seen this, but so the Mahjong Soul official YouTube channel will have like compilations. What the hell? They'll have compilations of we're folding here, by the way. It's way too risky to go for it. Of like weird moments. It's mostly of people getting Yakumans, but like occasionally there'll be other stuff. So there's this weird thing where if all you discard all game is honor tiles and 1s and 9s, and nobody wins that round, you get a Mongon. You get 8,000 points if you only discard 1s, 9s, and honors, which is a really rare Yaku. Like, I've never seen it except in one of those compilations. It's so it was really cool to see. I wonder if this player will drop a Westwind. Oh, okay. I didn't really like my hand. Maybe we could have gone for a full outside hand. That probably would have been our best bet. This hand's not that much better. We have one green dragon Dora tile, which is probably never gonna leave my hand, if I'm gonna be honest with you, unless we draw some like awesome stuff. I'm not sure. This is definitely staying in my hand for a while. The chances that we get it like another one of these is just like too good to pass up, you know? I mean, that's some pretty awesome stuff right there. So what do I really want to discard? I want to discard this 9, this 1, this 2, and this 2. They're not really helping out that much. However, like, I don't even know if we have enough shapes. Like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we only have 3 shapes in our hand right now. Ooh, Ed Sheeran would be so mad. Ed Sheeran was an American musician. He came out with a song called The Shape of You. So this is also interesting, right? Like, there's a world where we open our hand. Yeah. Let's try this, right? I mean, I don't know if this is a terrible decision or not. I mean, maybe this is just a little impatient. Maybe that's a little impatient. So what am I thinking about, right? Okay, so they dropped the 9 of bamboo. We could go for a full straight here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the bamboo suit, and keep this as our pair, right? It's not the worst thing in the world. If they drop a 2 of bamboo, I think I'm more inclined to chi that, because that's, you know, it's hard to complete this 1, 2, 3 as a sequence in general. Maybe it was maybe we should have cheated that. I'm not sure, but it's at least interesting to think about this, because like a few months ago, oh, we drew a 2, a farm to table 2. Let's go, dude. Okay. So like a month ago, I would have never thought about opening my hand unless I had a guaranteed Yaku. I think being aggressive like this, or like taking the time to consider being aggressive like this, is like definitely a good step up in my Mahjong gameplay. Look, some people measure their lifetimes by amount of years alive. Other people would call that age, not me. I measure it by my Mahjong elo, and boy, oh boy, are we climbing right now. So this is interesting. We can almost turn this into a full flush, but I don't know if this is like way too risky. The player across from me has discarded a 5 already. This is also a really... People are getting really close to finishing their hands. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, this green dragon is never leaving our hand. Holy moly. This 7 should be safe because this player discarded a 7, so they can't use it. This player's discarded a 5, which means that they probably don't need the 8. This is, I mean, this is going to be a little safer, but this is more dangerous. Should we get rid of it now? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure what to do in this situation. So what do we have here? We have an extra 6 and an extra 7. So we would love a 5 or an 8. And then we have a full straight, and then we're just waiting on the green dragon. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's only one green dragon left. The player across from me has discarded 2 of them. So this would, I mean, this is okay. If we draw another bamboo tile, we can also just go for a full flush, you know? This is okay. We are very much in an okay position. Maybe people are starting to get a little nervous because I haven't discarded a single bamboo tile and I'm the dealer, right? So if I win, the hand's gonna have a much bigger value. And we also don't know, like, theoretically, right? The last green dragon could be in the dead wall, which would be a real bummer, right? So we just have to play our cards carefully. If we draw a tile that is like way too dangerous to discard, then we maybe cut the green dragon instead. Could have gone for it there. Okay, this is great, right? We went off of a 1, a 4, and a 7, and we get a full flush. This is nice. Unfortunately, I feel like everyone else at this table is really close to finishing their hands. So I'm ready to get my dreams crushed. Just kidding. Just kidding. This is a huge hand. Sumo, full flush, no door or anything, but we're the dealer, right? So 5 Han. Let's go. It's a Mongon hand for 12,000 points. That puts us firmly in the lead for first place. Not only that, we get to keep our dealer seat, right? So it's weird because sometimes you want to keep your dealer seat if you're trying to like mount the largest comeback of all time. Sometimes you just want the game to progress, and so you want to like you don't want to deal into someone else, but you kind of just want someone else to win so that the game progresses. You know what I mean? Okay, this is fine. 3, 4, 5 is nice. We could also think of this as a 1, 2, 3 potentially, and a 4, 5, like waiting to be completed. This hand is okay. We can't really go for all simps because we would have to tear up this 1, 2, 3. Drawing a 4 is really nice there actually, because it means that we can think of this as a 3, 4, and a 4, 5, and get rid of this 1 now. This east wind, I would have loved to have kept it. Why? Because it's the east round and we're sitting in the east seat, right? So it would have been doubly, it would have been both the seat wind and the prevalent wind for us, making it immediately like 2,000 points, which would have been nice. But one of them's already been discarded, and because there's only 4 in the entire deck or in the entire wall, however you want to think about it, the chances that we complete it. Okay, I mean, sometimes that's gonna happen, but the chances that we complete it were generally pretty low. Maybe there's a world, voice crack by the way, maybe there's a world where we should have discarded the 1 of circles there. That would have been nice. To pick up that. Oh man. Punish, dude. Never lucky. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is it? This is a straight up blessing of garbage if I've ever seen one. That's brutal. That's brutal. Drawing 3 of those in a row, there's no real defense you can do. Now, am I tilted? Somewhat. I'll say it. Yeah, pretty tilted. But I don't want to chi that out of like pure rage, right? Because we could have gone for like, well, our good hand is dead, so let's go for a fast hand and try to go for all simps. But I think this hand is like, this hand might not even be a good enough hand to really push for, you know what I mean? Like if someone calls Ricci, we immediately fold here. We immediately fold. We don't think twice, like we're a Mike Birbiglia film, okay? Mike Birbiglia is an American comedian who released a film about improv comedy entitled Don't Think Twice. This is fine. I mean, if we how many tiles away are we from being able to call Ricci? We're 2 away, right? Like say we complete this, we discard the 6, then we still need to complete this and then discard something else. Yeah, we're 2 tiles away. Okay? This means we're 1 tile away now. If we draw a 7 or a 3 or a 6, we can discard this for a Ricci. But I don't really think we do it. Let's check to see. Other players are starting to discard more valuable tiles, which means they're probably getting closer and closer to finishing their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Not really my jam. At least we know that this 3 is going to be safe to discard no matter what. Maybe we should have discarded it earlier because that 1 was also looking pretty safe. Maybe even safer than the 3. We really want to draw a 4 of bamboo so we can pivot this and, ooh, 2, 3, 4. What do we do about that? Dude, I don't think it's good enough. I mean, do we tear this up? No, dude. I think if we, I know it's really tempting, right? The 2, 3, 4, and this could definitely be wrong. Another 4 being discarded is bad news bears for us, but like, we're still 1 away. If we draw the 7, the 3, or the 6, we're still 1 away from winning here. And if we had torn this up, we would have been like several tiles away from winning. Not only that, we might have even been in for a 10 or something. Now this is interesting. We can discard this 6, and now we can finish this with an 8, a 4, a 2, or a 5. There's like several ways for us to get into Tenpai now, which is really, really nice. I don't think we call Ricci. The player across from us has discarded some incredibly, incredibly dangerous tiles. This is also dangerous enough to where I'm like, nope, no way. Yep, we're folding here. I understand, dude. I understand. But this is exactly like the situation we saw ourselves in the last video, okay? It's like late into the game, and we have a dragon tile that has hitherto, which I don't even know if that's the right way of saying that word, not been discarded, okay? So we don't do this and deal into someone else's hand. Absolutely not. This is way too dangerous. Not only that, I'm kind of secretly hoping for an exhaustive draw so that we can see if someone's waiting on the white dragons. That'd confirm a lot of my suspicions, and I'd feel really good about that. A closed con, interesting. Very, very spooky. Very, very spooky, scary. I'll say it. A lot of other streamers would be like, Yusung, don't use such strong language in your videos. Not me. Spooky, scary, man. A Ricci after that. Wow. I mean, this is a tough Ricci, right? Because 8 tiles left in the wall. Everyone's gonna fold. Everyone's gonna fold. So we can even just play safe with this 2 of circles discard. We don't even have to like try that hard to play that safe. Also, this is the last red dragon in the deck, so we know that this is pretty safe. Show me some white dragons. They had 3 white dragons. They weren't waiting for anything, but everyone else was in Tenpai without me. Damn, that's pretty brutal. So we have to pay 1,000 points to all the other players because we weren't in Tenpai. But I'm still fairly content not to have dealt into anyone else's hand. Now, you're looking at this hand and you're thinking, maybe we can go for a fast hand here. Like an all simples hand. What would really accelerate us too is if we drew another red dragon. And so once we completed that triplet, we could enter the all you can pawn and chi buffet. But right now we can probably discard this and then this 1 of circles and then move towards an all simples hand. Again, we are still in first, but unfortunately it is no longer by a large margin. The player across from me is only second by 4,500 points, which is not insurmountable by any means. That's an easy swing would be able to change the course of the game. Okay, also, Blessing of Garbage, full effect. I don't know if I did something to upset, you know, the universe karmically, but I would like to genuinely apologize in order to get some better tiles. Now, Yusung, isn't that a little opportunistic of you? Sure. But at the end of the day, I'm just a Mahjong demon trying to climb up the ranks. The player to my right just pawned a 9 of characters. I have no idea what that's about. Full outside hand? No, because they've discarded a lot of 1s and 9s. Maybe they have a completed Yaku already. Not the East Winds, but maybe a dragon or something. I don't know. Really weird play to pawn the 9 of characters. Maybe they're going for an all triplets hand too. They hesitated a little with this 8. Maybe they have a 6-7 somewhere in there. This player has a 6-7 for sure. We can still, I don't know. This is weird. We can still play for like a fast all simples hand. So this is, we can start pawning, right? Yeah, so this 3 is definitely redundant. We can even pawn this 8, 4, or a 7 and still move our way towards an all simples hand. This is a little, oh, okay. That was a really fast hand. Oh my god. 2 Dora, half flush. Oh my god, that's terrifying. 8, that's a 10,000 point hand. Holy moly. We are now in second place. I don't even know if their discards were even that suspicious, you know? That's pretty nuts. Okay, this is a decent hand. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th shape. I can't believe this, but I'm gonna discard this white dragon, right? Just to keep our options open. I mean, this 8 is fairly redundant right now, but if we draw a 7, we can maybe extend this into 2 shapes. What else is gonna leave from our hand? This 9 of bamboo for sure. I mean, okay, there's our last shape. Okay, this is 1 shape. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. and probably the 2 of the 2 is going to be our pair. Now you're looking at this, and this is way better for us. Why? We can get rid of this 8-9, right? Because with this 8-9 of characters, we can only wait on the 7, whereas with this 4-5, we can wait on the 3 or the 6. So that's way better for us. 3, 4, 5, nice. We can discard this 1. Again, this is 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the reason that this is a little unfortunate is because we have 2 pairs. So we're going to need to finish a triplet. Yeah, that's not really that helpful. We can even maybe discard this. Can we chi this? I don't think we can even chi this, dude. Okay, so can we get rid of this? I think we can still get rid of this 8-9, right? So now this opens us up to like 1, 2, 3 would be nice here. And then we can just use the 1 of circles as our pair. Maybe I made like a wrong move somewhere in there. The 4 being discarded is also interesting. 2 we don't really need. 5, 6, 6 is okay. This is an okay shape. We can finish it now with either a 4, a 7, or a 6, which is nice. Is there any way that we can pivot into an all simps just to play faster? I'm not sure, because we have so many like... Oh, wow. I mean, now we can. So now we can start calling pawn on any of these and discarding these 1s. This is weird. We have like we can even call chi on a 4 or a 7 now, and do that twice to complete 2 sequences, right? So now let's start playing aggressive, because nice, we drew a 4. This is really, really good. Now if we draw another 4, we have a pure double sequence, and then suddenly this is a Pinfu all simples pure double sequence hand with 1 Dora. Holy moly, that'd be nuts. Okay. I still think that I don't know if we start calling here, because this is such a powerful hand if we manage to keep it closed. You know what I mean? I think we have to discard this 5 here in order to keep the Pinfu dreams alive. I know that this tile is really redundant for us, but again, keep in mind that Pinfu is a Yaku that we'd like to achieve with this hand, and we need to have all sequences, right? So if we had finished that 5 of bamboo triplet, we would not have been able to get Pinfu anymore. The player to my right has been discarding some pretty juicy tiles, so is the player to my across from me. This we know is going to be pretty safe. 2 of them have been discarded. They're willing to discard a Dora and a 2, 3, 4. So they are probably 1 tile away from winning. They're probably 1 tile away from winning. This is really dangerous, and they could be winning on anything. Granted, they discarded a Dora, so they can't have like, you know, a lot of hidden Dora in their hand, suddenly like making it a monster hand. If a player discards a tile, we take it. Because now, oh, there's 0 4s left. Oh my god, I have not been paying attention. But there's 4 7 of circles left, which means that we can still win off of that. We can even call on a 5 or a 6 and pivot our weight. Okay, this is interesting. They called Ricci even when the player to my right is already in a really aggressive position. An interesting situation. Hopefully we either draw a safe tile. This is not that safe, dude. I think I fold here, right? Yeah, I don't even have Pinfu anymore because we would had to have had a closed hand for that. That's a really risky tile. Okay. But I guess they were pushing for the win since they were 1 tile away from winning, most likely. Richi Ipatsu. Yeah, that's rough. 2 red 5s for a Mongon out of nowhere. Okay, so most likely we'll finish in second, but that's fine. I don't hate that at all. Great hand. Some great shapes. 1, 3, 5 is looking nice. Pair of West Winds in the West Seed is looking nice. East Wind not really doing anything for us. Not looking super nice. And then we definitely want to get rid of this as well as the 9 of characters. All right. Another 3 is okay. We can now think of this as a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 potentially. It's not bad. Let's count our shapes real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, but in this case, like, we would need a pair somewhere. I don't think we need this, right? So this is like, if this is our pair, we have 1 sequence, 2 sequence, 3 sequences, and then like we'll have a triplet completed here. Okay, this isn't that terrible. Cheetah 1, 2, 3. So this either signals, oh my god, so this signals that they're going for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, Or they have some kind of other Yaku, like a Southwind completed. Or they're going for a full flush or something. Really scary. At least they didn't pawn this green dragon. Interesting. Are they really going for a full flush? That's really greedy. You're already in first place. So this is really, really nice. We've gotten some really great draws. We are no longer in the blessing of garbage territory. If we finish 1, 2, 3, or 3, 4, 5, nice. We are now in Tenpai, and we have 2 red 5s, which is really, really nice, along with our seat win. I think this should be 3,900 points, if my, or maybe just 3,000. I'm not super sure, but at least we're 1 tile away from winning. Not only that, we can even what? Oh my. No! Oh, that's so painful. It is a full flush. Wow, it's so early in the... Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's genuinely the most painful thing that's happened to me in such a long time. Was I 8 discards in? Come on, dude. I'm so salty right now. Oh my God. I'm so salty. Call me freaking Utah because of how salty this Lake City is. We were 1 tile away from winning too. It's not like I want to say like it's really bad to have lost, and then to say like, well, it was a calculated risk, as like a huge huffing of copium, right? Like obviously that doesn't optically that doesn't look great, but wow, really? Like 2 red 5s too, along with a triplet of the West Winds. That's like a 3,900 point hand, I'm pretty sure, and it doesn't even look that like it doesn't even look that bad either. Was the 8 of circles so dangerous that we needed to really think about it? I'm honestly not sure. Okay, let's count our shapes here, right? 1, 2, 3. I mean, this could be 1 pair. 2, 3. We can discard this, right? I mean, this... No, okay, I'm gonna keep this right now. Why? Because we can draw a 2 or a 6 and then extend this into 2 sequences, which we might need. We can also chi a 6 of characters and keep the 7 as our pair. Or we can just draw a 6 of characters right off of the top of the dome piece. We can discard this. I'm hoping to draw something around this 6 of circles so that we can turn it into a sequence and then go for an all simples hand. Player across from me is going on a tear right now. Holy moly. Discarding a 6 already. And calling chi on a 2, 3, 4. They're probably going for an aggressive all simples hand as well. Or something along those lines. Who knows? I mean, the Dora tile is the Northwind, right? Okay, the Dora tile is the Northwind, which we have not seen yet. So it'd be real. We need some of those Northwinds to come out in order for us to feel really secure in playing aggressively. But we're 1 tile away from being from Tenpai. So if someone discards a 3 or a 6, we chi that for sure. And then, but then we're just waiting on a 7 or a 7 of bamboo, and that's really difficult. I suppose being in Tenpai is better than not being in Tenpai, right? This is fine, because we can also draw a 6 of bamboo and then pivot this into a 2-sided weight. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I would rather be 1 tile away from winning than not. Oh, man. It's terrifying. Okay, the player to my right. Oh, we don't even get a chance to talk, dude. The player to my right, the worst case scenario for them would be that they went into a... full flush with the circle suit. Terrifying to draw that 5. Terrifying. Unfortunately, the player across from us just keeps winning. So we just, yeah, we just want to advance the... Okay, that's fine. I wasn't a huge fan of that hand. We had some okay stuff going on. Let's take a look at this one. Northwind is not really helping. What's the door? It's the 3, which we have one of. Nice. 5, 7, 9 shape is not bad. Love that draw. That's a great draw. Now we can call pawn on the green dragon and start playing really aggressively. Definitely want to keep this 3 in our hand until the end of time. I think we can discard this 1 first. This white dragon, I don't know. Something about this situation is telling me to keep it. I have no scientific evidence. Chi? I know, dude. I know this is aggressive. I know this is aggressive. But we have a chance to complete a full straight here. This seems dumb. If we chi this, that's 4 sequences in a pair. No, let's keep our options alive. Let's keep our options alive. I'm not sure. We still want to pawn this green dragon, but then unfortunately we would need a pair, right? Okay, so maybe cheating that 1, 2, 3 was not the best decision in the world. Let's go. Okay, so now this is a little bit better. Now if they play a 6 or an 8, we definitely cheat that. And then unfortunately, I think we're gonna be down to a single tile wait, which like sucks. Don't get me wrong. But at least we have a chance to win. Maybe I can start to like check in with myself emotionally and be like, hey, Sung, you're feeling really, really desperate. What are you, browsing Tinder while you're an undergrad in college? Like, come on. We don't have to play that desperately. Is this hand worth fighting for? I think so. I think so. If we do this, we ruin the chance to get a full straight. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. There's also a world where if we get a 7, 8, 9, we can pivot this into a half outside hand for maximum value, which wouldn't be terrible, which would honestly be kind of sick. Unfortunately, being on a single tile wait is not necessarily where you want to be, and then just drawing the most valuable tiles in the game and having to discard them is not where you want to be either. What do we do? If there's a 4, do we take it? I think that if there's a 4, we definitely do take it. There's a 2, which you don't really love. And then if there was a 4, we'd probably discard this 8 and just wait on to 9. But again, in my wildest fantasies, what would I like to have happen? This player to my left discards a... Yeah, no. Dude, I know we could keep this for our half outside hand. I'm not doing it, dude. It just slows us down way too much because we have to discard this and discard this. And then we ruin the chance, like... We ruin the option to have a 4 come into this hand. Okay, fine. I hate discarding that 5, by the way. It feels like a very scary situation, but now we're 1 tile away from winning. There also, don't get me wrong, if we for some reason had the hunger in our stomachs to go for first place, and if we had to go for the most valuable hand of all time, this is terrifying. The player to my left is gonna win this hand. Oh my god. This is really, really terrifying. The player to my left is probably really close to finishing their hand. I don't know. They're still discarding a lot of garbage, which gives me some faith. Oh, thank God. I've never been so lucky for a 2,000 point hand in my entire life. Oh my God. Yep. Thank you very much. 3,200. I'm going to be honest with you. Don't know where those extra points came from. I still don't perfectly understand the scoring, but at least I knew it was 2,000 points, right? This is an okay hand. We have a lot of garbage in the honor tiles. Hopefully we can make... That's really nice, right? Denying ourselves that 7th to just naturally draw out the next turn. Nice. We would love to complete this Southwind triplet because it's a double Yaku, which would be really, really nice. Unfortunately, one of them has been discarded already. Nice draws, right? 2, 3, giving us some action over here. What's the best case scenario? We could go for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence in all 3 suits. We'd have to get rid of this 4, which isn't that great. But it's a possibility. What's the other best case scenario? We draw a 4 and we discard this 1 and we go for an all Sims hand. That's not that bad either. Okay, interesting, right? Not great that the player across from us just took the white dragon. That's okay. It looks like they're still discarding garbage, which gives me a lot of security. Wow. Okay, what's the best case scenario now? The best case scenario now is we draw another 6 of circles, and that's a pure double sequence. We don't even need to call Ricci for that. Can we pawn this? We can't pawn this. We'll still be 1 away from Tenpai there. Okay, this is interesting. This is certainly an interesting hand to have. If we draw a 6, we don't even need to call Ricci. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is interesting. But I think we'd rather have this opportunity to go for all Sims. I don't know. If we had kept the 1, it would have opened up drawing the 3 or the 6, right? Whereas here we're kind of like confined to only drawing the 6, and we could have gotten rid of this 5 and this 7. What do I even do here, dude? It's like it's almost you have like too many good options. I don't really want to discard this 5. Do I just stick to my guns? I think I'm sticking to my guns here. I don't know about that. This is probably not the best decision, but I also didn't feel like the worst decision. You know what I mean? Again, we can't call pawn on anything here. And I think we're still one away. Yeah, if we draw a 6, okay, we're folding. We're folding. The 7's a safe tile. We're discarding a 7. 3's a safe tile. We're discarding a 3. 3 of characters is also safe, which is really, really nice for us. Hopefully, someone discards a 7 of bamboo. Why do we really, really want to fold here, right? Why do we really, really want to fold? It's because they're in second place, and so we don't want to swing the points so much in their favor that we lose our second place. Now, granted, they could just sumo, and there's no real defense against that, right? What if they just draw their winning tile? That would feel really, really bad. But at least we wouldn't be responsible for paying their entire hand's worth. Okay. This is fine. We have a lot of safe tiles, like this 3 and this 4. Southwind is probably safe. We can discard this 2 and this 3 as well. Is there any situation where we fight for a victory here? Maybe if we had been a little more brave with our discards, we would have been able to keep fighting. Like, I think I might have been too hasty in my decision to just like fold and discard literally whatever safe tile I first saw. Can we cheat this? I don't think it would help that much. Okay, I mean, this is okay. The 7 is really, really dangerous. So is this 5, obviously. I still think that we fold here. We discard this 3 and this 4 for sure. Almost certainly. The 6 of wheels, 6 of circles is now safe. Yeah, let's discard this. The player to my right has been discarding garbage all game. I don't think they have a fighting hand at all. Maybe they were going for some kind of like half outside hand shenanigans. We could have maybe cheated that. We might have enough safe tiles stockpiled at this point to be able to still fight for a winning hand. Yeah, no way this one's ever coming out of my hand. 7 is still safe for us. 4 is still safe for us. 4 is a little more recently safe for us. Okay, now 7 is more recently safe. So we can definitely get rid of this. Okay. West Wind is also going to be safe. This is the last one. Fair enough. Gonna take a sip of my tea right now. We do not pawn this. I cannot believe that they would discard a 5 of circles. Really? I mean, I suppose they played a 2 and an 8. So we know that they can't have a 3-4, and they can't. Dude, this is why we didn't discard the 7 of bamboo. This is exactly why we didn't discard the 7. 7 pairs. Damn. Okay. 4,800. This is brutal. The player to my right has 300 points. They don't even have enough to call Ricci. That's genuine pain right there. This hand is also genuinely pain. This hand sucks so bad that I'm like, maybe just go for a half flush. And just keep all your honor tiles alive. Dude, I can't pawn this, dude. I can't pawn this. I want to pawn this, but I can't pawn this, dude. I want to... I'm so tilted. This hurts so bad. Okay, just play normally, Yusung. You don't have to get tilted out the wazoo. Just leave the East Winds as your pair. Probably keep this White Dragon until it's too late. I mean, what do we really want to do here? We can either keep this White Dragon to be like... to really get ahead in second place, or we can get rid of it early. Dude, no, we don't get rid of this at all. We don't get rid of this at all, and it's defensive. I don't want, like, what's the worst case scenario here? The worst case scenario, we drop the White Dragon, the player to my left calls pawn on it, and then immediately, if they win at all, they can surpass us into second place. I think we just want to play defensive here. Oh, okay, everyone's pawning and cheating without me. Yep. What? They won so fast. Okay. So this is amazing. I'm kind of rooting for the player to my right to win. Or just like at least end in third. Not to take any points away from me, of course, the protagonist. Because now they can call Ricci and they can mount the greatest comeback of all time. So this is great. A pair of green dragons. Hello, darkness, my old friend. You've come back to me. Really, really nice. Southwind can go. Red Dragon can go. 2 is a little redundant. 9 is not great. But also we need some more stuff in our hand. We definitely need one more shape because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We still need a pair or another sequence or something along those lines. 6 is nice. I know we have nothing connected to the 6 right now, but we could draw a 5, a 7, an 8, a 4 even, and get that 6 activated, you know? Like a teacher who knows how to bring out the best in a student. Okay, could be another pair. Get rid of this red dragon. This 2 is a little redundant, so maybe we get rid of this first. Like if we draw a 7 or an 8, we can probably get rid of this 6 as well. Unfortunately, the player across from me is just blazing through their hand right now. Don't really want to do that. 6, 7, 8 is really, really nice. We can now discard this 9. Again, we would love to complete this green dragon because without it, like, oh, I'm so scared of dealing into the player across from me, dude. I'm so scared. Maybe we should have dealt the, I think we should have dealt this 9 of circles first and kept the white dragon. Why? Because the white dragon we know is going to be a safe tile later on in the game. 7, 8, 9. Okay. That's interesting. Do we really want it? I don't think so, dude. We should have discarded the 7 first because the 9's obviously a lot safer. The player across from me is making some decisions, which is not what you want to see. We want to see them smashing their head on the keyboard, playing a little recklessly. Do I want to cheat us? Benefits, right? We get to finish our hand faster. Cons, we're really depending on the green dragon. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong decision here. The reason that I didn't chi that 3 of bamboo is because I'm like, well, I don't want to restrict my hand in not having safer discards later down the line. Now you're saying to yourself, Yusung, why in the world? Dude, I don't know what to tell you. The fact that the player across from me has sent me into the Shadow Realm makes me really scared about discarding this 7. I would love to chi that, dude. I would love to chi that. Unfortunately, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't feel good about this. This feels terrible. This 7 does not feel that safe, dude. I have lost my damn mind. Yusung Liu has entered Goblin Mode, okay? He has officially entered Goblin Mode. Show me something that's... give me any sign that I can discard this 7, dude. Give me any signal that I can discard this 7. Why is this 8 freaking me out so much? Because, right. Dude, we can discard this 7. What am I thinking? I'm like, maybe they could have 7, 8, 8 or something along the lines. But even if that's the case, this should be safe, right? The worst case would have been if they had 7, 7, 8. And they discarded the 8 for some reason. But then, if that was the case, then that means that they were keeping the 7 as their pair, right? Now this 3 is like, we're screwed. Oh my, you poor child. Okay. Is someone about to pawn this? Oh my god. Okay, so now, yeah, we're screwed. Nope. Let's take a deep breath. Now we play defensively as if someone was in Ricci. You hate it. I hate it. We both hate it. We're playing defensively. You just witnessed me lose my mind and enter Goblin Mode, okay? I don't ever want you to see me like that. I don't ever want you to see me enter Goblin Mode ever again. It's my pact to you. So the 3 is really safe. Why? The player to my right has discarded 1. The player across from me has discarded 1. Eastwind is also really safe. Am I scared? Yeah, I'm scared. I'm quaking in my freaking boots right now, dude. Everyone here at this table is a monster. It's probably not. Probably everyone's just doing fine. 3 is interesting. If we wanted to fight for our hand, we would have done something there. Unfortunately, Omega Coward strats have entered the building. What is safe now to discard? Okay, this 3 is not that safe. This 2 is probably safe. There's 2 of them already gone. So if someone was waiting for it, it would be tough. Not only that, a lot of 3s and 4s have been like used up. We also have 4s. Is this 7 safe? The 7 is vaguely safe. This 2 is, I don't know. I felt better about discarding the 2. There's also a world where, oh my god, we might be able to end in Tenpai. Holy moly. If we can call pawn on the 3, the 5, or the 4, we can end in Tenpai, which would be sick. I cannot believe that. I mean, that's just luck. That is, I would love to tell you that is because of like ingenuity that we're in this situation. It is not. It is absolutely not. It is just pure luck. 1 we got to get rid of, but we might as well get rid of this 4 because, okay. I mean, that's terrifying. That's terrifying, dude. Every discard is making my heart skip a beat. Okay, 9, interesting. Let me end in Tenpai. Give me a farm to table 3 or a 5 of bamboo draw off the top of the dome piece, dude. Please. That's a 2? 2 is not safe at all. Okay. If someone discards a 3 or a 5, do we pawn that for a chance to end in Tenpai? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen. Everyone was in Tenpai without me. Everyone was hanging out in Tenpai without me. Oh my god. Now it is the South 4, and if the player to my left wins, we end up in 3rd instead of 2nd. Holy guacamole. This is a tough game, dude. This is a fine opening hand. This is a fine hand. It is not great, but it is fine. I'm going to discard a 9 and this 1 before I discard my white dragon. Yep. I mean, if the player to my right wins, fine, so long as they don't win from me. Okay, fine. Another 1 kills the all simp stream, but that's okay. What can we do here? Now we discard the white dragon. Maybe we want to get rid of this 4, but that could turn into something else later down the line too. This could also be a 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be safe. Discard the white dragon. Discard the white dragon. This is a safe tile that we can keep for later. 4 is the most redundant tile in our hand right now. This 8 also doesn't have great prospects, if we're going to be completely honest. Okay, nice. 6, 7, 8. So if this is our pair, we need to draw another 4 or a 1 of circles. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. I mean, this is also good. Why? Because if we draw a 3 of characters, we can do this and then use this as our pair, right? It's not terrible. It's not terrible. 1 thing, 2 things, 3 things, 4 things. We still need to draw like a 3 or a 5 here. It would be so clutch. It would be incredible. Drawing a 3 of characters would also be sick here. I mean, that's nice, but it's not really that nice. I don't think this is that helpful. I genuinely don't. Okay, it's helpful to someone. What is the worst case scenario for the player to my right? Is that they're going for a half flush in the character suit. They haven't discarded any character tiles so far. Very, very spooky. Even discarding this 1 is a little risky. Another 8 of circles. Blessing of garbage is in full effect. Taking a sip of my tea. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm drinking a Genmei Cha, which I'm obviously destroying the pronunciation of. Don't kill me off of this, please. It is green tea. I think it's green tea mixed with roasted rice, and holy moly. They put rice in tea, and it's the best thing in the world. This is not the first time that I've had this, obviously. It's just like so good. Every time I have it, whether it's hot or over ice, I'm just like, this tea is the yummiest tea of all time. You sound, don't say yummy, it makes you look weak. False. It is because I say yummy that I am strong. Draw me a 3. Draw me a 3, dude. Do I call Ricci if I draw a 3? Oh! This is spooky. This is spooky wooky, dude. We have 2 Dora in our hand. What do we even do here? The 4 is not that safe. The red dragon is safe, but this 4 is not that safe. But like worst case scenario, right? Am I really about to play defensively? I could just win and take this game. So what's the best case scenario? We draw 3 of characters, we discard this, and we call Ricci. This 4 is not safe, dude. It is not safe for work. What are the chances that someone else has a 2-3 waiting? I have 2 of them, so there's 2 left. One player's discarded a 3. It is likely enough that I'm scared of discarding this 4. I need someone else to give me a sign that this is safe to discard first. Thank you. Was that so difficult? I'm so scared, dude. I love Mahjong. I love Ricci Mahjong, dude. 6 is terrifying. 6 is actually way more dangerous to me right now. Okay, they discarded a 5. What do I do here? Do I discard this 1 and this 2? This 2 is not safe, dude. This 2 is not safe. I can't believe I'm playing so scared. I can call Ricci. But this 6 is so dangerous, dude. I cannot believe how much of a coward I am. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are the chances they have another 4, another 5, or another 7, and another 8? This hurts, dude. This hurts. Moment of silence. Fuck you. Minus 15 is not terrible. Still doing okay. Still doing okay. Oh my god, I'm deeply ashamed. You want to see how ashamed I am? This is the face of a guy who's ashamed, okay? We're doing some post-game analysis. Okay? Okay, you also, fake ending of the video. Again, like and subscribe. I'm not even on the freaking screen right now. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. New videos are going to come out on a new schedule, okay? So I stream on Twitch. You can even catch me playing Mahjong Soul on Twitch every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay, at 4 p.m. PST. New videos are going to come out on the YouTube channel Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice and simple? Okay, so again, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. It helps out a lot. Smash that bell icon. I don't give a frick anymore, okay? I know that's an old bell. I know it's a heritage antique. But I don't smash that bell. I don't give an F. Okay, now this is the fake ending. This is the post-credit sequence of the Mahjong Soul movie, okay? It's the bloopers where Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are dancing on set. Okay, this first round was nothing, right? Yeah, this first round was nothing. The second round was nothing, right? What happened here? Late sumoed, but it was just off of a pinfu hand. Yeah, this is literally just a pinfu. Richi Ipatsu. Okay. Richi Ipatsu, fully concealed hand. There was no defense against that. It was so early in the game, too. This person also had such great luck. Granted, like, I lost my mind and went full goblin mode. Is my camera border still there? I'm goblin moded right now, okay? You can't even... I'm goblin moded. Okay. So this round was also nothing, right? Yeah, that round was nothing. This round was something, right? Did I win this round? I won this round, dude. I won this round. Yep, I won this round. A beautiful situation. The player across from me was also in Tenpai, which is really, really scary. Not only that, the player to my right was also one tile away from winning. This was a really close game. Yeah, this is a really close game. Yeah, okay, and then we just sumoed, luckily. Okay. And then the player across from me discarding 2 green dragons is also a blessing, because, like... we knew that it was safe. Okay, just reliving my good old days before descending into full goblin mode. Oh my god. Is this the round where everything goes terribly? Did I lose this one? Tell me I didn't lose this one. Okay. The player to my left is in Tenpai with a 5 of... The player to my left is in Richi right now. Okay. And did they win? No, this was an exhaustive draw, right? Everyone was in Tenpai without me. Everyone was in Tenpai without me. Maybe I should go back and see, like, if there were discards that I was too scared to make that were actually safe in retrospect. Like this 7, right? It was safe. A lot of people discarded 8s. The player to my right discarded a 7. I don't know. To me, there's still not enough signals that this was actually safe. I don't know. White Dragon, yeah, I didn't discard it the whole game, but I don't really regret my decision in that aspect. This hand, did something awful happen? Something awful did happen, dude. You're telling me the player across from me with this starting hand pivoted into a full flush? How does that even happen? So they drew a 2, which is huge for them, right? They drew a 2. They drew a 9, which is huge for them. Okay. They drew a 5 and a 6. When did that happen? Okay, I'm gonna watch how this is even possible. They drew a 6. Okay. This happens. They skip my turn, of course. Oh, right. This is you skip to your next turn, which means that if someone pawns, a lot has happened in between then. So they discard a 6. Okay. Still keeping their options available. Is that suspicious enough where I should have been like, I should have folded? Are you kidding me? Discarded a 4 because oh my god, they drew a 4. They've had nothing but good draws. Cheat that, okay. Now they discard a 4 and they're waiting on the 9 of circles or the north winds. How did I lose this? They pivoted and I discarded a 7 of circles. Is that really what happened? No, they sumoed. Okay. Half flush. Wait. This wasn't even the full descent into madness, right? Didn't they take another monster hand away from me? Okay. This game, it doesn't look like anything terrible has happened, right? They're one tile away from winning. On the 7? No. They're a few tiles away from winning. The player to my right is one tile away from winning, and the 7 or the 9. Okay. Some moves have been made. Some moves have been made. Now the player across from me is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do they have here? They called Ricci this late into the game. Well, the player to my right has been sitting in 10 by for so long. But I feel like I played like a coward the whole time, right? They one of a 6 of circles from who? The player to my right. Thus sending them into the Shadow Realm. Right. Okay, so you play pretty defensively then. Okay. Also, my SO just got back from outside, and I'm just so scared. Like, could you imagine coming home to see your significant other just yelling, but I played safe the entire time. Okay, did something awful happen this game? Something awful happened this game, dude. Something awful happened this game. They've discarded. Okay, I should have been suspicious. I should have been suspicious. Why? Say it with me. Discarding the red 5 on the 4th turn in this economy? Are you kidding me? As they're the dealer? Okay, fine. This is like if you see a teenager starting to listen to Panic at the Disco, they're an at-risk teen of becoming like edgy, right? This is exactly the same thing. If you see the dealer discarding a red 5, they're at risk of having a monster hand that you deal into. This is nuts. The only tile that we're waiting for was the 8 of circles. So what should I have discarded? I mean, literally anything else, right? It would have been wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, but like it would have been so. All the 7 of circles were taken into account, so we couldn't even, if we have kept that, right? We would have needed a 6, 7, 8. There's no way we could have won. It's my 6th discard. I mean, this is, you can either attribute it to me not seeing the warning signs or just pure luck. Probably both. Okay, get me out of here. All right, everyone. That has been your dose of Yusung yelling. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe. I'm still having a blast playing Mahjong. Even though we kind of got like destroyed there, that's okay. That's okay. I honestly think that I've been learning a little every time, which is like all I need to feel good about myself, genuinely, holistically, as a human. Please leave a like and subscribe. If you want, we talk about Mahjong all the time in the Discord server below, which is really, really fun if you want to join that. Again, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/YU_SRNG if you want to come hang, okay? All right, that's going to do it for today. Until next time, please take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, be patient to yourself, okay? I'll see you next time. Peace.